All right, so we're in one of our projects again in the community where this is what we call our affordable housing. This is a property that we would sell on television as our exit strategy. And again, most people that are thinking about flipping think it's a simple thing. And when they come and see a house like this, they have a heart attack because they're like, oh man, that's going to cost me 30, 40 grand. Again, we're operating out of a budget of about $6,500 to make this property feel and look more modern in this community. One of the things you have to take into account, the takedown on this property was $27,000. That's what we're going to be buying this property for. Our rehab budget is $6,500. But our exit is going to be netting close to $44,000 using this method to make this property move-in ready. So now, here's an example of some ways that we save some money. We have a couple of options here that I want to show you. We have a mirror here that's very dated, as you can see, it's been worn out. We have two choices here. One of the things that we can do is actually build out a frame around it and make it more dated, more modern as we clean the glass. Another option is for 20 bucks, just basically take this mirror out and put a small one in it. If you see this backsplash here and you see how these cabinets look horrible in the countertop, see how it's all dated and kind of beat up? All that takes is some sanding, some special paint that we use to actually stain the cabinets and the countertops, and some new hardware. We fixed some of the latches, because as you can see there's a couple here that have some missing pieces. You just put them back in, paint the inside, and now you have a brand new, updated vanity in this particular type of property. Now, if you take a look at this toilet, even though we could probably clean it, what we would actually do in this case is actually replace the toilet, just because we want to have that fresh. Now, look at this tub. Most people look at this and say, oh my goodness, what am I going to do? This is so expensive. The reality is what we're going to do is deep clean this place here. We're going to restain the tub. We're going to restain all the tiles, and they're going to all look white and look very new. We're going to obviously replace the shower heads and everything else that you see here. But for the most part, we're saving so much money on the actual bathroom itself by just restoring what already exists and putting in new colors. We have a real tan-like color, neutral color that we paint all over our walls. So it'll have a nice contrast between the white tiles that are going to be redone and the actual tan color. Flooring, again, we'll probably end up with some sort of linoleum. There's been times that we've used tile because we found it to be, and sometimes even cheaper. It just depends on how much material we have from other projects, and that's what makes a decision. But this is a small little bathroom here that will be upgraded very inexpensively, where most people would see it as they have to gut this thing out completely.